All right, we are back. January 6th. So while I was away, I had a great vacation. Coming back here now. Um, let's see here. I'm down $20 on the day already, pre-market, but we'll hope to turn that around. So in terms of how the vacation went, I didn't take any trades except for the first Monday of it, which I ended up being down 36. So I finished the day down 36. The setup, just like my computer and the hotel Wi-Fi, it just didn't really feel like it was working for me. Um, Also, having family around kind of it just wasn't the right environment to trade in. Um, so I just gave up on trading during the vacation. I traded during the first day and just read 36, and that's pretty much all for the recap of the vacation. Yeah, I only traded the first day, and then, um, yeah, so these are my first trades of 2022, or 2023. Today is the first day back, so far SPRB is our leading gapper, but it's been a little choppy. Um, it's been very whippy, like it'll break out 4 cents, 5 cents, and then flush 5 to 10 cents. It's been whippy. Um, Another one I traded so far today, TQQQ. I traded on this 5 minute candle right here on this breakout. I bought here at 17 and then stopped out at 690. That was a $10 loss, and then a scratch trade after that for $1 loss. Watching MGAM, SPRB, CTMX, possibly BMXV if it gets back above VWAP. Looks like a good setup from back here. And then possibly Meg L if we get, let's see, a little bit more volume coming in, and I want to stop hugging this VWAP line. It's kind of hugging it. I'd like to see it get above and rip to 320. G-Sun, not really looking at it. I was looking at it earlier pre-market, but it's faded off too much now. INMM, no volume. ALGS, no volume. All right, so let me get, which one was it? MGAM. All right, so I am ready. We got about a minute till the open. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this to my market open setup. And then oh, SPRB and MGAM. All right, what's that doing? Why is that like that? There we go. I think I fixed it. Okay. All right. Excited. I'm excited to be back. Very excited. Just waiting on the market to open here. We'll wait for the first minute of the open, and then we'll be on our way. I heard and saw that the market's been doing really well while I was gone, so it's kind of funny that I leave and then the market starts to blow up. But if all things goes well today and next few days of next week, we'll size up. So I'm looking to size up. Um, as long as everything goes well today and maybe like half of next week. But yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here's the open on SPRB. Not trading this first candle. Look at that move. Down it goes. Hello, hello, Gnesk. Holidays were good. Spent it with my family up in Sweden on vacation, and now we're back, ready to get those gains. Okay, so this is a pretty weak open on SPRB. We'll probably wait for like a red to green move through 340. MGAM possibly over 70, 68. Looking at MGAM here. Oof. Scratch trade there. Didn't want to get in that low. Felt like it was a bottoming candle. I was trying to get in on the break of 68. Okay, watching again. In here, 68. Just watching for a 70. Okay, watch how this candle closes. Getting out here. Might still be low on volume for me. Okay, so far it's been a pretty weak open. Not seeing anything that's really going up. Okay, for now. Watching this break of 70 here. 69, in. So watching this back over 67. Looking for 70. Watching 70 here. Start 75. We're gonna get the move to 80 here. Adding for the move to 80. Watching 80. There's 77. Taking some off. There's 78, 79. Now watching break of 80. Added for the break of 80. Watching 80 break on TQQQ. Watching 79. Okay, there's 80. Watching 80 break. 82. 3. Took a little bit off at 81. There's 80. Not getting the move I want. I'm gonna get out here at 80. Made back some on TQQQ. Was down 11 on it, now only down 250. Looks like CTMX fell off, so did MGAM. Everything's falling off. MELG though. Megel is kind of popping. Anything else? ATXG? ATXG. Let's see what ATXG looks like. ATXG. Eh, that's kind of sold off. I need to back up review up. Watching 85 break. 86. Out at 86. Okay. As we get closer to 17 on TQQQ, we might see some more setups. There's 90. Watching 90. Are we going to get into the 90s? Or are we going to top out here? Watching 7. Below 83 I cut. Cutting it, 82. And they're at 75. Got it at 69. It's gonna keep on going down. Come on, see a bounce. See a bounce through 70. Through 70, there's 72. 75 here. Come on. Cutting it, not getting that bounce. So that one's kind of gone for now. Everything, I don't see many setups. Everything's kind of selling off. It's really unfortunate. Okay, let's see here, 278. Market orders are not allowed. What would that say? Huh. Strange. Okay. Out there at 88. Or trying to get out. There we go. Okay, Meg L is heating up. 95. Seller at 95. Buying the dip here at 88. There's 82. There's 90. There's 90 on the ask. Out at 83. Seller at 32 on HKD. And they're at 34. Watching break at 35. There's 36. Okay, watching 37. Out there. Okay, hit a high of 36.40 there. Gonna lower size just a little bit, 5 shares. We're at 88 on Mego, looking for break of 90. Watching break of 90. Added. Watching break of 90, there's 91. High is 95. Can we get 93, 95? Took some off at 92. Watching 95. Have an order sitting at 95. There's 94. Taking some off to break even. Taking the rest off. I'm fine getting in here around 31 on HKD. Missed the dip trade on Mego. Watching breakdown of 30. Is it holding 30 here? Is it gonna hold 30? I think it wants to break 30 here. There it goes. Break 30. Break 30. Come on. Or hold with conviction. Like break or hold with conviction. Okay. Break. 29. Looks like the halt down. It's definitely a halt down. Okay, glad I didn't buy that dip. So we've made back a little bit so far, just from pre-market losses. Um, anything else worth trading? Back L's down. Everything's down. CTMX kind of showing some light. That little push right there. And that's 87 there. 86. Can look for an add at 84. So 83. Tried getting an add at 83, no fill. Oh well. There's 88. Sellers at 88. About 10,000 shares. Or, yeah. Add at 81. It's going lower with a big seller there at 80. Gotta get out. Just waiting right now. Don't really see anything besides maybe CTMX over 88. But everything's below VWAP right now. It's really unfortunate. I don't see a single thing above VWAP. Possibly, but there's no volume here though. Maybe. No, but it's pretty thick. Okay, watching halt resumption on HKD. 5 seconds. Resumed higher slightly. So dropping into another halt down. So getting bought up here. Nope. Halt down. See anything else possible here? GR, H, no volume. ALGS, no volume. AHR, no volume and high price. WW, that's just nope. ROIV, nah. CVAC, eh. So as of right now, I'm not really looking at anything. Kind of just waiting for something to hit high day scans or curl. Alright, so I'm gonna go see here. Let's see, is RT trading anything right now? He's trading. No, he's not. He's looking at AEHR. Which, I mean, I guess. Since it is one of the only ones moving. Watching high day break. High day break. 68.70. Pretty big spread, 10-cent spread. $46 there, 25. Try and get filled on the ass there. Gonna cancel out of order. Looks like it might be coming back above 50. Spread's tightening up. There's 60. Looking for a high day break here. It's a good candle for it. Watching. Loading up a little bit. Watching this high day break. There's 77, 8. 78. Can we get 79? Break of 80. Trying to get some out at 70. There we go. Now see 79. Back underneath 70. Go ahead and cancel the rest. So I made $4 on that trade. Pretty slow, honestly. I was kind of hyped up for this getting back to the wagon and trading again. It's been pretty slow today. Hopefully I didn't miss everything while I was gone. I did see it was really, really hot. Okay. FBD. It has no volume. If it had volume, this would be a perfect price. It's no volume though. Maybe possible break of 24 on AEHR. Okay, looking for this over 90, and then break a 24. That resumption though on IFBD. Possible break a 30 here on IFBD. Nice volume. Back underneath 20, I don't trade it. Okay. Back to looking at AHR. Okay, nice dip. Watching this over 90. Watching break a 24 here. Break a 24. It's 24.20, 24.16. Got some out at 16, watching 20. Can we get 20 break? Can I get that 20 break? There's 18, 19. Taking off another half. Watching that break at 20, come on. Add it at 25. There's 28. There we go. There we go. Back to green. Okay. So what could be potential, one to watch. Got a nice 30-cent squeeze there. Watching 30. There's 40. 50. In for a small scalp. 50, there's 60. Out at 47. $24.60. Spreads are kind of closing up a little bit, which is good. What is the float on this one though? AEHR. Looks like it's 23,000, 23 million. So it's not bad. How? Popping up. No volume at all though. Break of 60, ATQQ, 61. Can we get 5, 65? There's 65. 7. Orders out at 66. Might have missed my sell opportunity. $68. And take off half, kind of break even. Order sitting at 70 to sell the rest. Canceling and going to just sell. 62. Yeah, right now I'm only looking at AEHR, Dolce. Maybe a dip to 24. Okay, watching a dip 24 here. EMA's at 23.90. $23.90. SPRB, I'm also watching that one on the side. If it does get it back above 70 and 80. 270, 270, 280. Okay, watching a dip, AHR. $72. Okay, look at this dip. Tried buying a dip there, 81. There we go, got filled. Okay. Watching it back towards 24. It's 24.13. High of 24.60. That 5-minute candle looks disgusting though, so I will sell there probably. Got out 23.91, 92. I just noticed that the 5-minute candle is disgusting, so. $32 and $14. Looking at the highs of these candles. Spread's tightening up a little bit. Oh. Break of 70 on SPRB. Watching the break. 69. You just see orders going through at 69. Hidden seller at 68. I was too slow to cut that one. Gave back $2. I don't know why I hesitated on cutting it. I saw there was a hidden seller. gave an additional 3 cents, which is pretty much the entire loss was me hesitating to sell. But I haven't been out of the game for 3 weeks, so I guess that's expected to hesitate a little bit. Okay. Vdo. Does Vdo have volume? Eh, I do specialize in these under $1 ones, but I need volume in order for it to work. Damn, Vdo sold, or HKD sold all the way off. This one sold off just now. Maybe above 2420 on AEHR. How hitting? There's no volume. HCN, no volume. Okay, watching 2420 AHR. TKQQ back above VWAP. Something worth watching maybe. Yellow PH popping up. Kind of needs more volume. But it is getting volume out of nowhere in just one candle. See if the volume continues in this next candle. Seller at 34. And here at 34, starter. There's 38. Over 40, we're looking to add. And there at 40, watching 42, 43, watching 45. Taking some off at 40. Watching 43, 45. Out at 40. It's very low volume, so I'm treating it with caution. I'm watching the bid price, seeing if I can get out above my entry if things are looking dicey. So like there I marketed out at 40. My entry was at 39 something. I saw that the bid was 40 by 42. And so I marketed out and said, you know what, I'll take the little profit that I have because I saw that 37 was about to be coming. The thing about this type of stock where it's low volume, it means that once the top bid price, um, those orders get executed, it'll drop like 3, 4 pennies at a time. So I'd rather get out while I can get at my best price. So here, 40, hit a high of 43. Volume declining. Let's see. HR, is that still down? SPRB, big seller. Making it through a little bit though. Breaking that seller up. Yeah, at 71, watching to see if it pop. Out at 71, break even trade. That trade only had one purpose. It was if we broke the seller, we'd take the profit right after. We didn't break the seller, so I just got out break even. It was one of those trades where it needed to break or I had to get out. Okay, watching seller again. Swivel's popping out. Is there anything there possibly? Watching 2050. Watching 2050. Big seller there at 2060. Out kind of break even. Looking at that seller at 2060. We'll see if it comes down. This is my bread and butter right here, these low price. Watching that seller 37. In there, watching break of 2050. There's 36, 37. Cutting it. We'll wait just a little bit. So watching here on a dip, 1950. EMA is at 19. Okay, back over 20. at 32. Okay, watching this over 2050. There's a seller at 2037. Okay, gonna pop out for now. Getting back in. Seller's breaking. Watching that seller at 60. Seller at 60 needs to break. It's breaking. Back in. There we go. There's 70. Taking off some at 70. Watch 80. And there's 21. Watching break at 21, 22, there's 21, 40. 1117, out some at 2117. Out the rest at 21. Okay, back in here looking for break high a day. 2140, 2150. There's 60, 80. Out some at 76, watching 21, 22 for the break of 22. Break of 22, we're getting that sellers coming down. Seller is there at 21, 22. Okay, watching again, 22. In there, watching 22. $22.70, there's $22.90. Watch 23. There's 23.40, 23.50, 23.70. Watching 24. Okay. Out of the trade there, 24. Watch 24.50, 24.70, 25. There's 25.50. Okay, out of the trade of that one. Very nice move there from 22 to 25. Actually, from 20 to 25. Okay, there's 26. Back in, watching 25.50, 70, watching 20, break at 26. Break at 26 here. There's 27. Watching break at 27. Okay, out of it there. 28. Yeah, 28, 28.20. Out there, 28.20. And 26.60. Out there. Took a little bit of a loss there at the end. Okay, we should be getting a pullback. This is proper. We need to get a pullback. In for a little dip here. Watching pop through 26. Can we get that pop through 26? Watching the sellers. Not popping. Watching 26. Getting that pop. Sellers are thinning. Sellers are thinning there. Getting some green. There's 26.50. 26.30. 50. There's 70. There's 80. There's 27. 27.30. 27.50. Cutting that trade. Very beautiful. Okay, watching 28. In there, 28. Watching now 29. Watching 29 here. Watching 29 break. Watching 29. Take some off. Watch 29 break. There's 29.20. There's 29.50. Watching 30. There we go. 31.30. Cutting the rest of that trade. Okay. Being careful here. That's just how the market is. I mean, this is insane. Just like 15 minutes ago, it was only up $10 in the day. It's insane. I was thinking about turning in for the day. Just kept my eyes on the high day scanner, and this is what we get. It's amazing. Okay, are we gonna get back over 30 here? Back over 30. There's 30. Ooh, got a little high filled there. Should get the break of 31 here though. Break of 31. Flattening. Break even. Watch 31, 30. Okay. Gave back $10 there. So watching. Getting a little choppy here between 28 and 32. Might size down just a little bit, because we're not just going straight up anymore. Excuse me. Okay, might buy a dip here around 28, 27. 28, dipping a little bit. We have a seller buyer there. Okay, watching this dip, 27. 27, can we get low 27s? No, looks like we're bouncing at 28. Okay. Sellers at 29.40, 29. Buyers at 29. Starter at 29 there. Watching this, high of that candle was 29.50. Low 28 we cut. Watching 29.50. Okay, watching this, can we get back over 29? Cutting it there at 28.70. Seems like it's not going my direction for now. Sellers stacking up. GRPH. No volume. Excuse me. Okay, watching a dip 27, 26. 26.60. And at 27 there. Seller at 27.40. Buyers at 30. Okay. Coming in here. Buyers stepping in, so I'm looking to get in here, 28. Bottoming candle there as well. Watching 28 here. Might look to load up. Okay, watching 29. Watching 29. 28.75. $72 on the ass. There we go. Watching 29. Good move. Can we get 30 now? Looking for an ad. Watching for an ad. Let them move through 29 or 30. There we go. 31. There's 31. 31.30. 31.70. 32. Watching 32 break. Okay, break at 32. Watching 32. And on the dip there, 31.50. Watching 32. Adding at 32. Late fill. 32.50. Watch 33. 32.80. Filled. Watch 33. Gonna go out the rest for now. And at 32. Out pretty break even. And at 30.50. Watch 31. Okay, there's 31. 31.50. Let's see, 31 to 60, 70. 32. Added at 31.70. Watching 32.80. Getting out break even on those last little bits. Sellers there at 31.20. Bought the dip. Are we gonna get sellers broken? There we go, 32. Can we see 32 here? Watching 32 closely. Volume dying off a little bit, gotta be careful. Cutting at trade 31.44. Watching next dip. A little bit of a late fill there. Got out 32. Took a small loss there. Watching break at 32.50, 32.70. 32.70. Watching 33 closely. Break a high day here, 32.70, 32.80. There we go, 34. $33.90. 35. Watching 35 here. 34.70, 35. Watching 36. Watching break at 36. Watching 38 break. 38.50. 62. 38.62, there's 39. Watch 39 break. Watching 39. Cutting. Okay, watch 35 for a dip. 34. 34. Okay, and at 36, watching 37. Watch 37, 36.50. And at 37, watch 38. Watch 39. And 39, watch 39 break. Big seller. Can we get that break at 39? There's a hidden seller there or something. Watching it closely. Are we gonna get that break? Cutting it. Okay. Watching 38. Cutting for now. $38 watching. Okay, high day 39. Can we get that break at 39 this time? There's 40. 41. 42. Watching 41. $43. Big seller at 44. Watching that seller at 44. Add back in at 44. High day 44.70. Watching break at 45. There's 45.50. 46. Watching 46. At 41. It's a big dip. See if it can pop up. Watch 42. Oh, cutting it. Okay. Watching 42, 43, 42, 43. There's 44. I'm gonna hold this for 45, 46, if we can. Never mind. Sorry, I just can't hold these things. Okay, watching 44. Watching 44, 43. Watching 43. Okay, gonna get out there at 42 for now. Buyers breaking down. Gonna size back down to 1,000 share as order size. Because we are getting that chop again. Sellers at 41. Dip buy there at 40, 40. Big buyers there at 40. Big buyers at 40. Are they gonna hold? Huge buyer. Big seller though as well. Okay, watching the seller. It's getting eaten up. There we go. 40, 41. We got 41. Can we get 41 here? 44, 44, 44, 46, 60. There's 41. Taking some off at 40, 90. Watching 41. Selling another half at 41. Gonna get the rest out here at 40, 40. Looks like it's starting to flag down for a drop. Watch the buyer at 40. Think it's gonna drop though. There it goes. Are we dropping? There we go. 38. And at 38. 37. How low are we going? Added there at 36.70. Watching 38. Watching 38 here. Added at 37.70. Watching 38. Some sellers at 38. Took off some. Watching 39. Cutting the rest of it. $36. Watching dip below 36. Starter at 35.70. Watching the ask, see if we get back over 36. Below 35, we cut it. Pretty sure. Yeah, cutting it here. Okay, so we're starting to pull back a little bit much. Wheel up's at 32. Not really interested in trading this chop right here. So, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do because this is my biggest green day, like ever. I think my previous biggest green day was either 4 something or 5 something. I know for a fact this is my biggest green day. Um, it's just funny because I was about to turn in and go play a game of League of Legends when I had only $10 profit on the day. And then we got SWVL popped up on the high day scanner back around 18, 19 cents a share. We traded it all the way up. Wow. Imagine if I didn't stick around. Lay's, my vacation was good. I didn't end up trading that much on it. I traded the first day of the vacation, and then I didn't, I basically just didn't like how it felt trading on a laptop with no extra monitors and having family around like asking what I was doing. Basically, it was just not the setting to trade in. You can't really focus. So I ended up giving up on trading during the vacation. The first and only day I traded during the vacation, I was down $36. Overall, the vacation was pretty good. We went to Spain for a week. Um, the Marabella part of Spain, so southern Spain, I think. Um, and then one second here, 37. Looking for 37. One second, 37. 37.50. Can we get 37.50 here? Back underneath 37, so no good. There's 37.50. Okay, watch a seller at 37.70. Watching 38. Watching 38 here. Watch 37, 38. Okay, watch 38. Adding. I'll watch that seller. Watching 39 here. 39. 39.50, 39.90. Watching 40. Watching 40 here. Stacking up for the break of 40. Watch 41. Okay. 41, 41.50. Seller coming out at 41. We'll wait for that seller to come down. Maybe a dip at 40. 39. Buying a dip here at 39. Okay. Let's watch that seller at 40. Let's watch that seller at 40. We can get back above. 39.50. Volume's good. Watching 40. Okay, there's 40, 41. Okay. Watching 40. 39, 20. 39.80. 39.80. 39.90. Cutting at 39. Small loss. Okay. Watching dip below 38. Setting up nicely for an ABCD over 30, 41, 43. Sellers at 38. Starter there at 38,774. Watching 38. Batting at 38 as the sellers come down. Watching 39. Put out an order to sell half. Canceling it for now. Watching 39. Cutting for now. Not sure about it. Holding 38 yet. It's getting a little thick between 30 and 30, 38 and 38.01. And at 38.40, watch 39. Okay. Hopping out of that trade at 38. Okay. So watching for a move back over 40. Let me draw out this line here. 30, 41, 44, and then 40. Here, low of 30, 34.88. Okay, and then, all right. Yeah, vacation was good lays. spent a week in Spain, southern Spain, and then 2 weeks seeing family in Sweden and Denmark. Um, Food was good everywhere, and we had a lot of family dinners in Sweden. We were expecting snow, so we packed a bunch of like really cold clothing, but it ended up just being cold and rainy, so no winter wonderland for us. Watching 39 here. 30 at 39, watching 40. Can I get that break at 39.66? 39.66. We're out at 38.77. Gave back like 20 bucks there. Okay, so we're having this little chop fest right now. I'll continue watching it until we either break down turns towards 36, 35, or if we look like we're gonna break 42, I'll stick around. Otherwise, if it starts to break down towards the VWAP, I'm not gonna wait for a VWAP bounce and right back up. I'm not gonna sit at the computer all day for that. So I will enjoy the rest of my day if it does start breaking down. Ugh. You know what's funny is what I'm feeling right now is like during the initial leg up right here, I felt a lot of adrenaline as I saw the money coming in. Like, oh my God, I'm at 300. Oh my God, I'm at 400. Oh my God, I'm at 500. And then now that I'm just sitting here and everything's kind of calmed down, it kind of feels normal that I should be making that much. I don't know if I like if that seems like a weird idea, but I'm feeling like yeah, that's a normal day. And I'm looking at it, and it's insane. It felt like I traded it the exact same way I do when I traded with small size, and it's just I just turned up the throttle a little bit. Um, so Lay's, I actually came in today only making like 10 bucks. I was down $30 at one point. I brought it back slowly to up $10, and I was gonna call it at up $10 because I was still on that sizing, the sizing for expecting $10 to $30 a day, with an occasional $100 day. Um, with $100 being like a home run day, and I saw SWVL pop up on the high day scanner. It was at 20 cents or 19 cents, and knowing from past history, the sub $1 stocks are my like bread and butter. I saw it had volume coming into this high day move, and I was like, okay, let's start using 1,000 share lots. That's what I would do before too. Um, on the small size, I would use 1,000 shares for like below 20 cents, below 25 cents a share. I would use 1,000 share blocks. The only difference I made today was knowing that this is my bread and butter, I aggressively was adding. So I'd go 1,000 share starter, and then I'd double tap it on an ad. So I'd go 2,000, 3,000 shares, Then I'd sell off 2,000 on the break, keep 1,000. So I was keeping 1,000 shares pretty much all the time. And then on this initial leg from 20 to like 25, 30, I was using 1,000 share orders and then going up to like 3,000 shares max, 4,000 shares. And then on this second leg, from 30 to 45, I said, you know what? Let's go to 2,000 share blocks. We're already up 2 to 300 on the day. Let's go 2,000 share blocks. If I start giving back 40 bucks, 50 bucks, I am going back down to 1,000 shares. But that made it to where I was going 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 shares. Um, and it was still ripping higher. And then I think I think what really helped keep the profit is right now I'm talking to you guys instead of trading this chop. If I was trading this chop right now, I'd be losing. Um, Also, I sized down as soon as we weren't pushing the highs, I sized down to 1,000 share lots. Um, at what point did I start scaling up? This is the beginning of my scaling up. So today I expected to only make $10 to $30. Since I made this much, I can pretty much go right into what I was planning on doing next week or the week after. And it seems like I'm not that rusty at all after the vacation. So what I was planning to do when I came back, I said, yo, you know what? I haven't traded in 3 weeks. Let me go ahead and keep the small size for another week, and then um let's see, let me show the calendar here. So I was gonna keep the small size through Friday the 13th, and then I was going to size up 5 times the amount on the 16th. So I'd be making 150 a day about, so like 50 to 150 a day, and then on my home run days it would be like $500. So that would be my size up for January. But um, and then yes, yeah, so I was looking to do that after I came back from the vacation. However, because today has been so glorious as it is, it's given me enough of a cushion on my account where I can size up on Monday and do the instead of waiting another week. And I don't feel rusty at all either, so I'm just gonna size up on Monday. That was the plan, to size up in January. Um, so yeah. Um, the reason why I'm doing a 5 times size up instead of like going slowly is because I've already done those share sizes in the past and lost money on them. So I'm already like comfortable with seeing that loss, the triple digit loss. Yeah, Lays, it's crazy for me too. It's all kind of coming together, and it's like right on time too. Like I'm finishing up school soon. Um, let's see, I'm in junior year here, June. But yeah, basically I want to be not having to do any side work other than trading by the time summer comes around, so I can enjoy this summer. Um, but it's crazy. Like I just and I'm kind of speechless. And look, it's coming back down to 34, so I am probably gonna be done trading for the day. But it's crazy. And I made this playlist, my path to profitability. I made this playlist to have as a like a collection for when I am like a better trader. I can have other traders come back, and beginner traders can come and look at that playlist and see, well, this profitable trader, if you look at him, he came from losing or winning or making $30 a day, and then he'd lose $500 out of nowhere. And then he'd make a rule about that, and then he wouldn't stick to the rule, and then he would. So it's showing all those those minute things that, if you don't stick to your rules, this is what's going to happen. You're not going to be profitable. You're not going to make it because your losses are just too big. And then I have this playlist and it shows, I mean, all the thumbnails have the amount of the dollar amount, and it's all live trading too. So they can just watch and see this is where he came from, this is where he is now, where's that turning point, and then you can kind of see what makes that turning point happen. So I'm really excited that I documented all of this process. Or not all of it because I didn't document the first year 2021. Um and then yeah, I started trading I think September of 2022 or 2020. I got into trading 2020 summer of 2020, COVID pandemic. Ross was making $1 million in June, I think, of 2020. I found his channel. I started watching it every day. And then back then I was just gaming all the time, so I'd stay up till 3 a.m. gaming during the summers. And then I would slowly cut back on gaming, start waking up a little bit earlier. It's funny, I have notepads from 2020 that said start working on waking up sooner, and then I put like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. when the market opens at 6:30 for me. So it's funny, I wasn't even trying to wake up for market open, I was just trying to wake up early to see what the market was doing. I wasn't even trying to wake up at the open. It's funny. And then yeah, I have all these little sticky notes I have throughout my years. It's so cool to see all of it coming together. And yeah, it's very surreal. Oh, and with that, let me go ahead and export these trades. Okay. My scanner's popping up a lot right now, AEHR, but I don't really want to trade that. Trader view. Okay, import. TDA. Trading statements. Boom, bada bing. Are they loaded? No, refresh. Refresh. Oh, they changed how Trader View works now. Cool. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Made more today than in the last 2 months since my turning point. Wow. Wow. This might be it. I'm getting so excited. Sorry, I can't stop talking. What's your plan moving forward? The plan, for 2023, um, I had planned to do, um, a 5 times size up in January, so where I'd be making about $100 to $200 a day in January. If that went successfully, I was going to double in February. I was going to do 200 to 400 a day in January and February, hoping for a monthly goal of 4,000 in February. I was hoping for 2,000 in January, 4,000 in February, and then I was going to just add 2,000 a month every single month. for a little bit. Um, so I'd be going 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000 dollars a month, and that's what I was trying to do for 2023. I spent November and December really focusing on um, um, what makes me profitable. So I focused on the sub $1 stocks, the sub $2 stocks, the $2 to $5 stocks, and then not trading anything that's really not comfortable for me. Like today I traded AEHR. I didn't really trade it that much though, and I only traded it when it was going straight up because I'm not comfortable with this price range yet. And so you see I took 3 trades on it with 60 shares. Um, and even if it has made more move, I haven't gone back to it because I don't feel comfortable with it. And even um, it's like even though I have a big cushion on the day, I'm not gonna go ahead and throw it away because I want to try and learn this price range right now. I said the trader in 2024, 2025, that Devin will be better at trading this stock than the trader now. So I'm gonna let that guy trade AEHR and not this guy. This guy right here is gonna trade swivel because that's what makes him that's what he's comfortable with. That's what he knows he can trade profitably. I'm gonna go to advanced here, or let's see. What's advanced? Oh, whoa. Whoa, that's new. I'll have to look at that later. Detailed. Detailed. That's where I want to be. Okay. Day and time. I pretty much want to try and stop trading during pre-market because I am losing money pre-market. And then focus on this from open till an hour later, 2 hours later. That's when I want to trade. And then holding for a little amount of time, under 1 minute of hold time is my most profitable. You see these ones over 5 minutes, those are halts, so those are profitable too. I'm profitable at trading halts. Price and volume. So here you can see under $2. Let's actually filter out today because today is really skewing the data. But here is everything before today. Under $2 was still, yeah, you can clearly see under $2 is my bread and butter. Pretty good. $10 to $20. Anything above it's kind of iffy. And then you can see here performance by in-trade price range. That's basically how much is your position moving when you're in it. So you can see that most of my trades are not even 10 cents because I'm scalping. So a lot of my trades are scalp trades. Yeah. Instrument, not much to see here. Cosm, that was a Cosm was a stock over 2 or 3 days that went from 20 cents to 80 cents, I'm pretty sure. Over like 3 days. So that was a good one. One thing I have been also doing is these last 2 months, November and December, I was trying to keep my drawdown really tight. So anytime I had a red day, I wanted to come back the next day and kind of be refocused, recentered, look on rebuilding the loss, and then there was another one where I wasn't fully out of this drawdown yet, and then I had a red day. Looks like I made it back in one day though. But yeah, over those 2 months, my drawdown was pretty tight, which led to this chart kept on going up. So if you look back, so this is from November 3rd, if I even just go to, let's see, like August or something, and from August to November 2nd, you can see you can see clearly in this chart actually. Let's go August 4th. Perfect. Okay. So you can see in this chart, this is from August of last year to the beginning of November of last year. You can see here that I'd have these huge red days, right? $500 red day. And then I would go sideways, but these red days would be, that's a $70 red day right there. And those green days are like $10, $15, and then $70 red day, 10, 15, $20 red day, $10, $15, and then look, that's a $300 red day, $200 red day. Break even for 2 days and another $300. So those red days were killer. They were killing everything. Even if I have, this is a whole stretch. Look, from 826 to 9, so for a full month, I trended kind of upward. Kind of upward, kept those losses kind of small. Basically went sideways for a full month. And then one day, boom, down another $200. Went up a little bit, trying to regain. One red day that was $50, and then small green days, and then boom, $300 red day. So basically, when I put two and two together, I said, you know what? If I'm having this big of red days, why? What's the reasoning? What's the problem? First off, I was averaging down on positions that were not salvageable. The stock was on the backside of the move. There was no way it was going to get back up to my positions entry. Now I just keep on adding into a stock. Another thing was, let's see here. So averaging down those big red days. Why am I using that much size if I'm still having this many big red days? Like, obviously, if I don't change anything, I'm gonna get another one of these huge drawdowns, right? It's just a matter of time. So this one I was going good, but I didn't change anything really. So and inevitably, boom, big red day, because I didn't change anything. I'm still averaging down, still doing all that nonsense. Getting those big red days, and then here I was about to start getting out of this drawdown. I got one more huge red day, $300, and then right here I had enough. I was just like, you know what? Let me size down like drastically. Let me size down drastically. And what I did is I sized down to 10 to 100 shares. 100 shares was my max shares. And what ended up happening was I would have a $20 green day, $40 green day, $10 green day. Let's see. Let me actually go to the calendar. This is more easier to see in the calendar. $20, $40, $10, 25, 25. But see, this is consistent. Consistent. The numbers aren't big, but they're adding up. This is over $100 right there. There's 80, big green day. $10, $10. Ooh, red day, first one. $50. Not exactly what I wanted. My red days should be a little bit controlled. I want them to be around $30. So, fell off the wagon a little bit, but guess what? You know what's really special about that red day? It's not $200. And that's the mindset I had. I had said, you know what? Devin from a month ago, this would be a $200 red day. So you know what? That's progress. That is a process. Okay, I'm moving forward. Okay, we had a day here. $1 red green day, $7 green day, $28. Boom. Red day. Ooh, 92 this time. Well, was it like I was did I trade poorly? Probably. You could see here I went down 90, kind of tried to make it back, and then the second time I got down to 90, I said, you know what? this was my opportunity to make back the loss. So now that I've gone back to where was at the beginning of that, starting to recoup, I have to cut it. I have to cut the day. It's gonna be a red day. It's gonna be $92, and doing that basically said, you know what? If I stop the day here, it's not gonna get any worse. And so I stopped the day, and you know what? Here's the next 2 days. This is when Cosm moved, I believe. This was all Cosm. I think, yeah, Cosm right there. And this was such a smooth day. Just boom, boom, boom. Right here, I'd already made back the previous day. Here, I made back the whole drawdown. And basically, I traded the same way every single day. Or the same share size every single day. No fluctuations, no nothing. And what ends up happening here? My scanner keeps on popping, and it's a little bit annoying because I'm done trading. Let me go ahead and cut all those windows down. Okay. Okay. What ends up happening is these green days start piling up. The red days aren't really affecting the curve as much. And even though the red days are still happening, they're farther apart, and they're able to be made up because I'm more consistent. And so November I ended up making, I think it was 450 in November, after having a month in October that was down 700, 300, down 300. There was another one that was down a lot. Yeah, basically going up and losing over 1,000 in these last 3 months because I'm using too large of a size that I don't deserve to be using. So I don't deserve to be using a size this large if I'm having all these big red days. And so basically I said, you know what? You're not allowed to use size again until you can prove you're consistent. And so here I am proving consistency over the course of 2 months. And then December's a lot, like half the size of November, but that's just because I didn't trade for half of December. So if I go back here, basically didn't trade for half of December, but still, these red days, look at them. And here, look, in December, so in November, we had those red days, right? We had 3 red days. So great number of red days to have. Anything under 4 red days is what the goal is. But these red days are a little bit bigger than I'd like them to be, right? 50, 50, and 90. I want them to be 30. I want to follow a max loss, $30. But I go into December, and my goal, November was great. So I go into December, and so I said, you know what? We focused on making those red days smaller, and that's great, but they're not small enough yet. So let's keep on improving and focus on getting them to be under 30. That's our max loss. We keep on trading a little bit over our max loss, so we need to stop doing that. I said, you know what? 30 is my max loss. Let's stop there. And you know what happens? December, even though I only traded for half of it, I have 35, 46, 90, not even $20 loss. I said, you know what? Today's not worth trading. I'm not seeing anything moving. And I'm not going to be able to get back to break even. So, stop trading there. Made another 50 there. Small red days here. This one's 66 trades. Probably churned a little bit before I gave up. 62, 34, 100. Look at that. That alone makes up for all the red days. Or actually, no. This one green day makes up for all 3 of those red days. Which is why I need to keep those losses small. So, basically my only problems that were keeping me from profitability were having those huge red days. Once or twice a month, I would have a huge red day. And it would wipe out any sort of progress I was making at all. So I started chopping at the red days, started making them smaller and smaller and smaller. And it wasn't like it happened overnight. It happened over the course of months. It took 2 months to make this happen. The first month I still had a few larger size red days, but December came along and I cleaned it up, got those red days under control, and I stopped averaging down as well. The only time I average down is when I'm like in a position, like let's say here, let's see. The only time I would average down now is probably like if I was in right here at 39, or let's say I was in here. Let's say I bought the dip here at 38, 30, and then the next candle comes and it dips down to this EMA and I'm buying a dip there, and if it goes any lower, I'll cut it. Basically, when I am averaging down, I'm cutting it as soon as it gets past where I added. So if let's say I buy the breakout here at 46.50 on swivel and it comes down to 45 and I add at 45. If it goes below 45, I'm cutting the trade. So that's how I approach averaging down now. And I only want to do it on the front side of the move. So that's how I approach averaging down now. I haven't completely removed it because even Ross averages down sometimes. So I haven't completely removed it. I just basically said, you know what, if you're going to do it because you've been doing it for 2 years, 3 years, it's not like it's gonna easily come out of your system. So if you're gonna keep on doing it, at least do it the right way. Trade only the front side of the move if you're gonna average down, and be doing it where you're already kind of buying a pullback. If you're already buying a pullback and you're just kind of like trying to time the pullback, then it's okay. But if you buy a breakout and then you average down, that's where you need to stop, because if it's coming down, you need to be cutting the trade, not adding to it. So now, because I changed the way I approach averaging down and the way I approach red days, it can lead to stuff like this, where we have this great day today. And yeah, look at this. We were red all morning long, $30, and then we got back to green. And then see this flat part right here? This is me considering getting off for the day at $10. And then look at this. Wow. So yeah, I was still using small size today. And then a swivel popped up, and I just said, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna call it here. I've been rambling a little bit, and I'll go ahead and put a bookmark on the video. On the bottom of this stream, I'll put a bookmark where I start talking instead of trading, so I can have people come back to it. But yeah, that's the breakdown of the last couple months, breakdown of the vacation I had, breakdown of my plan going forward. Yeah, things are looking up. New Year's, basically said this is my year. 2023 is my year. This is the year where everything starts to come together. I can do more things in my personal life as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year. Because of today's day, I'm going to be sizing up on Monday, on the 9th. I'm not gonna wait a full another week. I'm just gonna size up on the 9th. And from this point forward, we'll be expecting, if you look here, let me go ahead and remove today, because that's an outlier. But we'll be expecting all of these numbers to multiply by 5. I'm going to be adding 5 to my share size, or like multiplying by 5. So average daily gain will be about 100, 110, which means that I'm looking to make about 100 to 150 to 200 a day, with a great day in the past was $100 on 100 share size. So now a great day will be $500 on 500 share size. Average winner will be 15, average loser will be 20. Um, and we want to hope to keep this 60% accuracy. And when I do size up, the numbers are all going to change a little bit, but the thing that'll stay consistent is this profit factor. So I'm going to be watching this profit factor. If it goes below 1.2, then I need to start fixing some stuff. And if it goes above 1.3, then we're looking in good shape. So watching that profit factor as we size up, because this will stay consistent regardless of share size. The profit factor is basically just like a multiplication of your average winner versus win rate, and then average loser versus lose rate. So that's how you get your profit factor. Yeah, I will call it here. It's been a great day of trading. I think we hit a peak of 800 sometime. We gave back, or we hit a peak of 789. We gave back 20 off the top. Very, very great day. This is the best day of my career, and I'm just so happy. Very, very happy. Gosh, oh my gosh. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like button. Really do appreciate it. And I will see you on Monday for that new share size. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.